Greetings and welcome. This is Luke Smith with RuralVacantLand.com, where we have easy, cheap land. I'd like to show you a property today that's in Shasta County, California. It's just over an acre. It's a little road. You can drive right up to it. And it's in the trees. And let's go in the computer and I'll try to show you and tell you more about the property. Okay, so here we are. I'm on RuralVacantLand.com. It's my website, and I got this set up on here. This property I'm asking $499 a month for 24 months. This is Shasta County, California. This is Northern California, and it's in the woods. Like, there's little roads running around the area. It's a stream down the hill, but it's really back in the woods. There's a buy it now link on here if you want to go for it. If you're out looking at the property, you're standing there and you love it, click that buy it now link, put your information in here. You can do it on your phone while you're taking a tour of the property, and make it yours. Start using the property the same day. I'll do all the paperwork, no other fees included, everything's included. Taxes on it are about $62 a year. I've got the GPS coordinates on here. If you click on that in your phone, you can get driving directions. It'll take you straight to the property. If you click on it in your computer, you'll get a map. And so I'm pulling up the map, and this map is it's Google's maps, and it's got property lines on here, but you might be able to see like where the street is and the property lines of the street is on the map. It's not totally lined up that right on here, but if we look at the satellite pictures, you can tell it's the second lot in. So there's a corner here of Mill Creek and Mill Creek Drive and Mill Creek Road. I think some other maps have a different name for this road. I'll get into that in a little bit. But as we zoom in on this thing, it's the second one here. It's here. There's a driveway. I think you can drive right into the property. You can move your camper in there. You can live in your camper like other people across the street are living in their camper. If you look around the neighborhood, different people live in their camper. They come here in the summer and they set up shop. They plant their plants, they grow their stuff, they stick to themselves, they enjoy the nice summer weather here and the trees, a little bit of shade, but marijuana still grows, and that's what these are. These are marijuana grows, and all these little clearings, different people growing the back of the property. I mean, if you count these up, some good economics that they're coming up with in these size grow operations. And some people buy multiple properties and do this in multiple areas. Other people do it on just one. But it's a good starter property to get your grow on. So this is it. This is a little driveway. I don't think we got street view here. I think there's street view in this area on Bing Maps. And so I should pull up Bing Maps. And let's copy this. I should have pulled it up before I made the video. But Bing is Microsoft's data. I'm so much of a Google guy, I hardly ever go use Bing, but sometimes I like to use Bing because their driver that takes pictures, street view, whatever they call it, pictures, goes on different days. They get different pictures, and they go on different roads. They cover, some areas are better covered by these guys than Google, and most areas are better covered by Google than these guys. But Microsoft has been more willing to drive in some of these backcountry roads than the Google guys, and especially California, from my experience. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this road is covered. It's just it's not loading. Maybe we'll come back to it. Let's look at some lot lines and come back. So here's a different map with the lot lines. Here's that road we're trying to pull up on the street view. Here's a neighboring property that's got a grow operation going. Here's the lot lines lining up with that driveway. I think that driveway is right in the middle of the property. So it comes in and you can go one way or the other and use this property to its full potential and go make it happen. Looks like, not sure what that was. Maybe a tree. But you can see the neighbors are using, is it straw bales maybe? Help hold the moisture in and grow out of those. And maybe a fence. Looks like they got a fence going around the property to keep the deer out, keep the thieves out. Yeah, they fenced off the property. Privacy. Let's see if we can get into that. Well, the other thing I'd like to do is show you where we're at in the world. Maybe while the Bing map is loading. No bada bing on that one, right? It's just like slow sauce. So here's California. Northern California, here's Oregon, Nevada, here's San Francisco. This is Shasta County. Redding is the closest major town, supplies, you know, food, gas, hospital, that kind of stuff. I guess Round Mountain's a little tiny town. Major supplies are going to be over here in Redding. The actual Mount Shasta is over right here. Yeah, here it is. There's the actual Mount Shasta. I don't think you're going to see that from this property. But so we zoom in, you can take Buzzard Roost Road off of the 299 just south of Round Mountain and get back down into here. I think Google has street view of this turns into Phillips Road somewhere along the way. So I think you can see here, you can see the turnoff. There's a power line. Yeah, so here's a turnoff into the neighborhood. And it looks like this is where you get your mail. You know, there's the bald eagle, American bald eagle for mail. And so you take this road, and this road would wind back in. This is Ponderosa private road, and you get back in there and you get to the lots. And so here's the main highway. This is where you turn off. Like, look at these trees. These are just nice, solid, serious pine trees. I was talking about properties in Arizona. Oh, they have trees. Yeah, right. These are real trees. The Arizona trees don't come up to the where these trees start kinds of heights. So that's the turnoff. Let's see if Bing is working its magic yet. It's not working. I thought it had street view in this area. Oh, it started working. Come on, Bing. It turned blue there for a second. Maybe I have to use a different browser that's like Microsoft to get it to work, huh? Oh, there's the blue. Maybe we can drive right up to the property. I don't know why it's going so slow. Come on. It's not working, guys. Okay. Oh, come on. This is why I don't like to use Microsoft. They keep you waiting. I use Linux. Everyone says, oh, I gotta use a Mac. The business people say, you gotta use Microsoft. I like Linux because there's no regulations, you don't have to pay for anything. Open source, you can fix stuff if you want. So people that believe in it, they go fix stuff. Something doesn't work, they fix it. Not Microsoft. Nobody wants to fix that because you have to pay for it. The people that you're paying should fix it. And if they don't fix it, they don't fix it. But when it's a community, people fix it. They feel an ownership in that software, in that program, whatever it is, and they go fix it. So that's why I like to use Linux stuff. Not for everybody, but I love it. So, oh, here's the corner. Look at this. Camera guy might have had to pull over. So here's the fence. Here's the corner property. Let's see if we can get this to work. Come on. Right up the road here. I just want to reach out and grab it, right? Okay, come on, take me down the road. Maybe it's on the map, but they didn't actually go there. Sorry guys, it might not be working. We might not be able to drive up to the property. You can see one of the neighbors. This is the fence the neighbors put in. It's probably not as sparkly green or sparkly shiny new wood anymore. It's probably a little weathered by the time you get there. This picture was taken in 2014. So, you know, 4 years later, It's probably a gray looking fence. So if you come around this corner, take this turn and go up this street. It's the next one past this fence. These people fenced in their property. They probably got the northern boundary of their property fenced off. That's going to be the southern boundary of your property. And I'll see if I can hit this from another angle. It's right there. You know, so here's the corner we're at. You can see that fence. We were looking at that fence, and that fence goes around the property. So if you go past that fence, that's your property. If you're going up that road, trail way, stagecoach way, whatever it's called, the first right past that fence goes into the woods here. That's your property. That's this one. Does a Y, goes both directions. A little past the Y is somebody else's property. So that's what we're looking at. I'll pull up this other map here. Shows that same trail going into the woods, and here's the Y. And this looks like winter time where there's no leaves on the trees. It looks like a little cleaner views. Pine trees are still green. Bing's got it. Yeah. Come on, Bing. I think I just got bad data. I think it's on the map, but it's not actually there. Here's Mill Creek Road. There's someone else's driveway. Someone, you know, there's a mobile home or a RV parked off the side for somebody else that probably lives there and grows in the summer. Totally acceptable in this neighborhood. No one seems to care. Looks like a pretty rough road. This is a road you'd be hauling your water in. There's no water available. Like, you could drill a well, but most of these people just haul their own water. Just get a little trailer from like Harbor Freight or something, put IBC tote on it, pull that in and fill up your tanks. Here's someone else growing. You know, putting a fence up to keep the deer out, keep the kids out. Somebody else will put up a fence. Are we coming down the road? Am I coming from the other direction? Is this the fence people? We're going to make the turn right here up on the right. That might be. I might go in the wrong direction. I don't know where I'm at now, guys. It's the wrong turn. So, sorry I'm wasting your time. I'm not sure which way I went. I might have gone this way around or something. So, Mill Creek Road, go in there, go visit the property, go see if it's the right one for you. Let's go back to the ad. I'll put a link down in the description below to get to this listing so you can get here and you can look at the property for $499 a month for 24 months, no credit check, no funny business, no fees. You just click on the buy it now and it charges you the first payment, and then every month after that it keeps charging you payments till it's paid off. When it's paid off, I'll deed it over into your name. So hopefully that's the right property for you. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. One of the best ways might be to put it in the comments section of this video below. Try to answer those as best I can, or call me or email me. Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.